Venus and Taurus, I need to love you. I need to touch you. I need to feel you. I need you to understand that my love is forever. Hey everybody, it is your girl here, GenuinelyDivine, and today we're going to be talking about Venus in Taurus. Now, if you were born between April 21st through May 20th or 21st, then this may not be the video for you. In order to know your Venus sign, you need to know your actual birth chart. I am going to place a link in the drop down section below for you to find your Venus placement. Those of you who know your Venus placement, please continue to watch. Venus is our style of loving. Venus is also our gifts that we came into the world to give back to the world. It also shines a light on our finances, how we deal with our finances. When Venus comes into the zodiac sign of Taurus, what happens? Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. Venus is the natural ruler of the zodiac sign Taurus as well as Libra. Taurus and Venus people are very affectionate and very romantic, but they're also very careful when it comes to relationships. Venus and Taurus people, if they ever experience the heartbreak, it's going to be very difficult for them to pick up the pieces and start over in a new relationship. They will always be protecting their heart because Taurus is an earth sign, so they're always looking for stability. They don't want to jeopardize their stability by acting impulsively in a relationship. They like to take their time to delegate through every possible situation that could occur in the relationship. Taurus rules the second house. The second house is the house of self-worth. So when they have a heartbreak or they lose in a relationship, they feel worthless sometimes, and they already deal with self-image. So it's very difficult for Venus and Taurus people when it comes to love affairs and love relationships. Sex is extremely important for Venus and Taurus people. They need to feel you. They need to touch you. They need to know that you are theirs. You belong to them. They need to possess you, you know. Sometimes their love can come off as being very obsessive, you know, to a point that it can almost overwhelm their partners, especially if they're not with the right type of people, you know. So the partner can sometimes run away from this love because sometimes it can prove to be a little bit too much. Although Taurus and Venus people are not possessive or obsessive, that is their polar opposite sign, Scorpio's traits. But because Taurus and Scorpio do share the same axis, sometimes they can be a little bit that way, but for the most part, Taurus and Venus people, Venus and Taurus people are usually just very territorial, okay? And they need to own the person that they love. They need to own them in the relationship. Venus and Taurus people are friends to many people in the world, but they only have a few close friends, because just like their love life, they're very careful about the people they bring into their life because they attach very strongly and very deeply. And when someone walk away from them, it tears them apart, so they don't open up so easily for people to hurt them. And that's also in friendships. The gift that Venus and Taurus people were born with is their voice and their ability to recognize talent. Now, Venus and Taurus people, they tend to have a very soft or sensual or very wonderful singing voice. It's something about their voice. Maybe their voice is very calming and, you know, just really just soothing. It's just something about that voice. And you definitely need to use that to give back to the world. Their struggle in this world, Venus and Taurus people can sometimes struggle with weight gain, because these people really love to eat. They love good food, they love pleasure, so they love good drinks, you know, so they like to wine and dine, and they also like to stay at home, so they can be a tad bit lazy, so they can definitely be on the heavier side. When it comes to the finances for Venus and Taurus people, Venus rules luxury and riches. So Venus and Taurus people really don't have to worry a whole lot about money. There's always an opportunity for Venus and Taurus people to make money, and they're usually really good with money because, again, Taurus rules the house of self-worth as well as the house of finances. So with that being said, they're usually pretty good with money, and they usually have whatever it is that they need in life. Basically, the saying for Venus and Taurus people is, if I need it, I got it. If I want it, I get it. And I definitely will stand by these words for Venus and Taurus people because they're usually very good with money. When it comes to Venus and Taurus placement, I think that this is a really good placement for abundance when it comes to material wealth. But when it comes to love, it can prove to be a little bit difficult. Taurus, Venus and Taurus people, you need to learn to let go and just, you know, start over. It's okay to start over. You know, you're not worthless because a relationship didn't work. We all go through that. You just have to keep moving. And don't think about the past when you move into your future, because that baggage is only going to hold you down. It's not going to help you to move forward. And with this being said, you guys, this is my take on Venus in Taurus. Until the next time, I wish you so much love, peace, and so many wonderful blessings. Bye.
Yeah, he's that tyrant emotion. He knows how to turn things up.